Hey there guys, this is Tag Smith here. There I am. I want to shoot you a quick video on the 7 fatal mistakes of a network marketer. It's a report that I wrote, you can see it here, and give you some insights to what I was thinking about as I was writing this book, and hopefully to help you guys out in some way to build your network marketing business. If you've been looking into joining a business, again, this is going to be a great report so you know what to avoid so you don't experience the same frustrations I did as I was building my business into a full-time focus. To give you a little bit of a background on myself, I've been in the industry for close to 4 years now, and well, as I was building my business, I did pretty much everything I was told to do. From, home parties, phone parties, going to the mall with a booth, approaching friends, family, colleagues, making the names list, calling leads, approaching people that I meet randomly, going out to different networking groups, being a part of networking groups like BNI. I could go on, I don't want to bore you, but basically I've done everything that I was told to do to build a network marketing business. And along the way, looking back, I realized that, I really did make some fatal mistakes as I was trying to build my business. So let's have a look at some of the mistakes that I've made. The first being, this is the PDF file that you'll be sent when you get the I guess the ebook. And the way to do that, there's going to be a link somewhere on this page, probably the top right up there. Sign up and you'll get this free report. I'm just going to give you an overview. It's close to 29 pages long, so you can see that this will be just an overview. But the first fatal mistake is pretty much that I had an employee mindset. I got into this business thinking that I had people that I knew would be interested to right away join my business. And simply put, that just wasn't the case. I thought the customers would be easy to get, and I could put this thing on autopilot in a matter of maybe a year. Worst case scenario, work 2 years, retire for the rest of life. And that's just not how it works. If you've been in the industry for any length of time, you'll know that this is deadly. Having an employee mindset, thinking that you can just work this as a hobby, you really won't see much out of your business. You'll be paid as a hobby, and that's pretty much one of those cliche sayings in this industry. Work it as a business, and you'll be paid as a business. But that is so true. So if you want to find success in your network marketing business, you're going to have to treat this as a business, and that's one of the first fatal mistakes that I made while building my business. Is thinking that I could just cruise along, meet people as I went traveling, things like that, and just build a huge network marketing business. Well, that leads me, I guess, to my second fatal mistake, is realizing that not everyone is my prospect. So that is the second fatal mistake, is that I thought everyone I met would be interested in what I'm doing. And at the end of the day, that is just not true. Again, if you've been in the industry for any length of time, you'll agree with me that not everyone is interested in what we do. And on top of that, nor should they be. Like, we don't want to work with just anyone. And what we do, it's just not for everyone. Not everyone wants to build their own business. Some people like having that job, that 9 to 5 job, to punch in and punch out. But most of us who are attracted to this, we do not like that. We're not attracted to that. We want something more out of life. We want to be able to have our own schedule, have flexibility of being able to take time off whenever we want, go on vacations, be with our kids, all the benefits of having a network marketing business. So that is right there the second fatal mistake that I made, is thinking that everyone was my prospect. Alright, the third fatal mistake was not getting the proper training. Now, I say proper training because a lot of the training that I was exposed to just taught me traditional methods of how to build the business. Again, everything that I just named, but really it was missing a key element. And that is, it was not teaching people, I was not exposed to training where I would have strategies on attracting people who were interested in what I had to offer. So, making a names list and all that stuff, there's a time and a place, but what is most important is that we want to talk to qualified people who are looking for what we have to offer. So, that was a third fatal mistake. I give you an example of it's like trying to build a house without building a foundation. If you just started trying to build the walls and the ceiling and the roof and you didn't have a foundation, and you said, oh no, don't worry, that will come later, that is a fatal mistake. We need to build the foundation of our business, which is training. We need to be properly trained. So I go through that and I give you some ideas on what it means to be properly trained. So the fourth fatal mistake is believing that the traditional methods are the best way to build. And I truly thought that, and you can see this by, put that away. I truly thought that because that's what everyone was telling me to do, and that's what I blindly just accepted, and I went with it. I just said, okay, you know what, these guys can make it happen, so can I. And to some degree, I did, but it was painful. And what I noticed is that there's a lot of people out there who are not able to duplicate what I did. So, and I understand why. It's because we're taught to approach everyone who's simply they never asked to be approached. So a part of my search was trying to find ways to build this business, because truly I felt in my gut that there had to be a better way to build this business where we could promote or where we could attract qualified people. So there you have it, the fourth fatal mistake. The fifth fatal mistake is buying leads. This, I've made other videos, you can check those out, but buying leads, at the end of the day, I'll go into greater detail in the report, but you're going to waste a lot of time and a lot of money. So there are much better ways to build a business where you can attract the right people without buying leads. The fifth fatal mistake, believing that this business offers multiple streams of income. It doesn't. Surprise, surprise. I used to stand up in front of people and teach them how they could build multiple streams of income with this business, and not thinking that when I went full-time in my business, I no longer had multiple streams of income. That is true if you are working or if you're, doing something else, but many of us want to build this business into a full-time focus. But once we do that, we no longer have multiple streams of income. So I talk about that and give you some solutions as to how we can build multiple streams and still have a thriving network marketing business. And the seventh fatal mistake, and I would say this was the biggest one, is thinking that you can't build online. I thought, it's just impossible to build this business online. And that is simply not true. And what I did was I continued my research to find the people who have done it, and I learned from them. And that's what I've modeled to build my network marketing business online. And at first, I was really curious as to if this could be done, and I would ask different leaders, and they would all say, no, it can't be done. You can't build relationships with people online. And I knew that there had to be a better way, so I continued my research, and I shared some ideas there. So there's an overview of the 7 fatal mistakes of a network marketer. So you can either click on the link on this page, probably the top right, or you can go to my website to get it. My website is tagsmith.com. Again, that's TAIGHSMYTH.com, and you can sign up here and get the free report. These are ideas that I hope will help you expand your business. I'm sure they will. I wish someone had taught me these ideas before, but I guess learn from my mistakes and continue building your thriving home-based business. All right, best of luck, and we will talk soon.